Cup coming up in just over 2 or 3 weeks' time.
Yeah, we've been very happy with his runs. Every run this time has been full of merit, and his run the other day on the Cox Plate was very good.
Especially with that hard track, a lot of people felt, and including myself, that he would jar up a little bit, but he pulled up okay.
It's probably the best he's pulled up after a race. You know, we've always had a little bit of problems with him after the race, you know, just due to the jarring, but this time we've been very happy with him. He recovered. He was probably recovered 24 hours after the race, and he was 100% again.
Well, Johnny, he couldn't be any more than pleased in Rough Habit. He's excellent run in the Cox Plate. I thought that race, the hard track, would have taken a fair bit out of him. He pulled up okay?
Yeah, good as gold. It didn't seem to worry him. But the track wasn't as hard as the week before at Caulfield.
Which was an excellent run once again.
Yeah, the Caulfield Stakes was. The Caulfield Cup was a little disappointing. He just got out of his ground. Never got a chance, got into traffic problems and so on, Ted, and gave it away. But it was an enormous run in the Cox Plate.
You're getting ready for the Japan Cup after today. Well, first of all, the McKinnon. What about the track today?
Oh, the track today, they've rated it as dead, I think, but I think it'll be good. I don't think there's any doubt about that. We didn't get a lot of rain on Wednesday, and he should still be very competitive on that, and he'll be hard to beat. Of course, there's no natural leader in the field, so that's a little bit of a concern, but I still think he'll probably be the hardest.
Well, Damien, jockey at the moment, as the saying goes, at the present time, because you're taking all before you, it must have been an agonising decision. I know a lot has been said about Top Rating and Paris Lane. You still reckon you made the right decision?
Well, there's not much between them ability-wise, you know. Top Rating's probably a little bit more proven at the 2 miles, but Paris Lane did win a Caulfield Cup, and it's pretty hard to get off him. And I think a lot of people have forgotten about him because he did run a track record that was, you know, been set for 20 years.
You got 2 in the South Court Stakes, race 7, and I'll refer to Poetic King first of all. A good run last start, just caught just close to line by a presser, but he's done everything right. A little bit of weight though for a small horse.
Yeah, top class horse, so he's used to carrying weight now. He carried 57 in the Toorak, and I thought it was probably a good thing beaten in the Toorak. Back to one of his favourite tracks here now, straight 6. He's very good up the straight 6. Hariba's going to take plenty of beating. He's a very, very good horse, but as I've said before, there's no gimmies on Derby Day, and there's certainly no good things. And on paper, he looks a good thing, Hariba, but in reality, it'll be a lot harder race for him than they think. And he'll run very well, my horse.
They say the track may be dead today.
Oh, I don't think so. I think sun's out, the wind's blowing, should be good.
Now, the other one, the race, Pink Masco, what a sensational run to win last start.
Yeah, she's an absolutely outstanding mare. Probably one of the fastest horses I've ever trained. Had a share of problems, but seems to have overcome most of them now, and I thought a first-up win was full of merit, equalled the course record, and if there's any weakness in any of them, she'll exploit it because she's an outstanding sprinting mare.
So Simon Stad's another one you got in the race?
Well, he's probably the 3rd string, and he's not without a hope either. He's going to be a long shot in the race, but his form this time has been very good. He's an excellent straight horse, and he only got beaten a length in the Gadsden last year when he ran 4th, so and I think he's a better horse this year.
Of the 3, which do you fancy?
Well, it's hard to split them. They're all very fit. Poetic King's a great little try. I just fancy if the outer rail is faster and Bint Masco gets a break down the outer rail, she's going to be very hard to beat.
But we go to the last race. You've got 2 winners. First of all, Gossip's been a little bit disappointing.
Well, he hasn't won this time in, but I think he's just, this morning's the best I've seen him for quite a while, and I think he ran a very nice race today. He's drawn 11, and there's quite a few horses trying to qualify in this race, but I think you'll find he'll run a very, very forward race today, and he'll be hard to beat.
Now your class mare, Trista Love, she's got to run in the top 5. There's a bit of a doubt about the journey, not only today and the Melbourne Cup. Are you still quietly confident she can get in? She can get the journey?
She's got to run the first 2, I understand.
First 2?
First 5 to accept, but 2 to actually get in the race. So Jim Bowler tells us, and but being drawn at 19, I believe the 9.5 would be better. I like it. It's a bit of a problem out there. She obviously is a quality horse in the race. If she, you know, she can get a decent shot of running the race. But she's quite capable running a place. If she runs 1-2, it'll be terrific.
Well, Bart, the question again, she hasn't won any more than 2,400. This is another 200 metres again today, and then you've got the 3,200 metres of the Cup. And she had a lot of hard racing of late.
No, she's been, not really. She's racing weight for age races. She's won over a mile at the Valley, and she got beaten at Cox Plate. They just went steady and sprinted and left her behind. She likes a pretty solid pace right through. which she'll probably get today. I think she'll run a nice race today. I don't know if she can run the first two from that wide barrier. It makes it very difficult. But given a decent draw, I think she probably would have been very, very tough to beat.